Hi, this is Gavin with Walker Tech Solutions LLC. In this video, I'm going to demonstrate how to customize the charge entry grid and transaction entry in Medisoft. So when you install Medisoft, your charge entry grid will look something like this. And scrolling to the right, you can see the various columns. If you have Medisoft Advanced or Network Pro, you can customize the default for this grid. If you have Medisoft Basic, you can customize the grid, but then the next time you go into Medisoft, it will reset back to defaults again. To change the grid, you click this button up here in the right-hand corner, and this brings up the grid columns window. To add some fields, you click the Add Fields button, and then scroll up or down to find the various fields that you want to add. So we can do like the description, the modifiers. To select multiple fields at once, just hold the control button down and click the columns that you want to add. And let's say we also want to add the claim number. Then you click OK. Then you can see that it's added those additional entries to the end of the grid. So I click OK now, scroll to the right, and I can see that now we have a description, a claim number, and the modifier fields. If I want to rearrange the order that these fields display in, I can click the column and then drag it. So maybe I want description a little closer to the front here, so maybe next to the procedure code. But maybe I don't want to dedicate as much space to that column, so I can drag that as well. We can also move these modifier columns over, and maybe I want these next to the procedure code as well. And then I can drag the modifier 1 column over. But since the modifier is just a 2 column field, you can change the description as well, so the column doesn't take up as much space. So going back into the grid columns here, I can change the caption here and just call that M2, for example, and then that will shrink down the field a little further. And you can then rearrange all of these columns, and then the next time you open up transaction entry, close out of this and go back in again, my columns are still there the way I had them set up. This is Gavin Walker with Walker Tech Solutions.